Hey everyone, my name is Matt Nguyen. I am a third year political science major with minors in public policy and education here at UC Berkeley. I am particularly excited for B162 because I will be chairing the United States Senate Committee. So one of the really interesting things about BMUN and MUN in general is that we really like to focus on international affairs as understood by the United Nations. But yet we forget sometimes that these conflicts are within the national context beforehand and then transpire on the international scale. And so my committee, the United States Senate Committee, will offer you guys an opportunity to see how international problems play out on the national level and are then transpired into foreign policy or actions taken by nations in order to resolve conflicts. There will definitely be some changes because obviously the United States Senate runs differently from the General Assembly or other committees within the United Nations. If you're really interested in learning more about it before committee actually begins, we'll be posting information about it on the delegate blog, which should be up on bmun.org by mid-January. I'm particularly excited to see all of you guys come and represent the senators that you guys will. The issues that we're looking at are extremely relevant and pertinent in today's affairs, and seeing how there's so many different viewpoints that are expressed within the Senate, and seeing as how there's so much opportunity for things to actually get done in the Senate, I'm particularly excited to see the ideas that you guys bring to the forefront of our debate, and to see what kind of resolutions you guys will draft in order to solve these problems. So our topics are jobs in the economy, omnibus legislation to see whether or not we can formulate a comprehensive package in order to stimulate the United States economy and, express our economic interests throughout the world. The reason why I think this is so fundamentally important is because it dominated the 2012 presidential election and was a key defining moment in Barack Obama's campaign when he ultimately became president. The financial crisis of 2008 marked this moment where John McCain's campaign seemed very, very tenuous in that there was a lack of understanding that there was this crisis in the first place, and the fact that a few days beforehand he had said that the economy is doing just fine when it wasn't actually vaulted President Obama into office. And so seeing these economic policies transpire in this sort of way is going to be extremely important for you guys in the future as global citizens. Our second topic is American foreign policy in East Asia. And now, throughout the entire beginning of the 21st century, the United States truly focused on this pivot towards the Middle East. We saw the war on terror, we saw the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, we saw the Arab Spring happen, we saw a lot of events happen primarily within the Middle East. But now that China is a growing global power, we've seen a lot more aggression recently from North Korea, especially with the ascension of Kim Jong-un to the seat of leader of North Korea, as well as the economic development and political efforts taken by South Korea and Japan throughout the world. The United States has recently shifted its focus to focus on East Asia. And so East Asia is actually going to be a crucial playing point for the rest of this century, in my opinion, and in the opinion of a lot of prominent scholars and politicians. Advice for the delegates. Well, first and foremost, come prepared. It's going to be a really exciting weekend, but that's also entirely contingent on you guys being prepared to discuss these issues on a very high level. That being said, don't be afraid to have fun with this experience. I've taken 7 years so far as both a delegate and a chair in Model United Nations, and it's been an extremely formative experience for me. I would not be the person that I am today if not for Model UN. And so hopefully this experience will give you guys the opportunity to explore issues that you find are very important and valuable, and to see what you can do in the future to affect change in the world. And so I'm particularly excited for you guys to, push your boundaries, push the limits of your research, and discuss these issues in a very high level. I am so phenomenally excited for B162.